Okay, I want to start off, I want to say this. On this channel, rudeness will not be tolerated at all on this channel. This channel isn't desperate for subscribers. This isn't a money game with me. I'm building a community of good people, and for the most part, the subscribers that I have, they're wonderful. That's about all I'm gonna say on that subject. So with no further ado, let's get into this. Sleep late, lose weight. We go to child, we go to workforce. Now at this point, Dino has made his 15-day mark. So now he's on workforce and he's actually in car detail. So they actually training somebody new for the tool guy, because in the last episode, the tool guy was a predator and they beat his ass. So while they training the new tool guy, they allowed Dino to come to carpool and train with us until they finish training the new tool guy. Now, when Dino come to carpool, he immediately just starts staring at this dude, JoJo. And JoJo starts staring at him. They got history. So apparently, JoJo and Dino, they did the crime together. JoJo supposedly ratted on Dino. And they was actually shipped to 2 different prisons. But he didn't know JoJo was in this prison. JoJo's not in our tier. He's in another tier. As soon as they lock eye, they start having words with each other. Y'all better not do nothing wrong, this bitch ass nigga. You better keep my name out your mouth, old hoe ass nigga. What you saying? What the fuck you saying? All right, yes, right. Oh, yo, so Dino and JoJo tears it fucking down in carpool. And when I tell you they look like 2 professional boxers in that motherfucker, they was ducking and dodging, and so the detail orderly comes up in there, man, what the fuck going on, man? I just sent dude up in here. So he goes on to say how he just sent him up in there 7 minutes ago, and they tearing it down. But people like, man, shit, they got bad blood, you know what I'm saying? So the detail orderly end up telling Dino he need to catch a ride back to the tier, because this is his first day working, and he didn't have a fight already. So in the process of him telling Dino that, you see about 6 COs come up in here. I'm thinking they coming for the fight, but they tell us we gotta come with them because we got an orientation. So we all goes into the chopper, and when we get in there, ain't nowhere to sit down because it's filled to the max. We all gotta find a place to stand, so we just stand up somewhere, and it looks like we about to get an orientation from a senator or somebody high up in the chain. So orientation starts, and they get to talking about how they implementing new programs to deter prison violence, like computer classes, more rec time, and they also say they bringing the law library back, so everybody who want to work on their appeal or any legal matters, they can do that. And they just talk about a bunch of different other programs to deter violence, a lot of downtime, the witching hour. So we finish orientation, and they hand out papers and different pamphlets and stuff for us to take, read, and papers to fill out. As I'm getting ready to catch my ride and leave and go back to carpool, CO Burnett tells me, your boy about to be coming back into the tier, huh? I'm like, who you talking about? I'm talking about old Lako, huh? He beat that old case. They got that old boy on camera attacking him. Nah, I'm psyched the fuck out now. Me and Nord and them walking back, dapping each other down, talking about, man, we can't wait to see that bitch. So as we walking back to carpool in detail, we see Sergeant Larry taking the dude named Arthur from the breezeway into the shop. Now keep in mind, somebody high up on the chain just left here, but he got no brakes. Now, I know the dude Arthur, but Arthur don't work nowhere in carpool, laundry, detail. He don't work nowhere in the office. He works in the field. When I was first working in the field, he worked with me, and he a cool dude. So Sergeant Larry going around everywhere and pulling these dudes out of work and taking them to the shop. We wait a couple minutes, and then we all go creep up to the door, and we just there listening. And I tell you, Sergeant Larry is a creature, a habit. He never strays away from his routine. What I want you to do is get on your knees and suck my cock. Shit, I'm out. Get on your motherfucking knees, please. Shut the fuck up and get out. Sergeant, all right. Oh, yeah. The same exact routine. Now, I didn't just fucking realize Sergeant Larry be out here hunting. So I tell Nord, Man, I'm trying to figure out how he picked these dudes. Cause they all different shapes, sizes, color, races, everything. What is he looking for? So we all go back to work, but in my mind, I'm just trying to put together similarities, anything that resembles each other. And I can't figure out one thing. Wrap it up. So they takes us back to the tier. As I walked in, I'm like, oh man, these motherfuckers got on shoes. But see, when motherfuckers got on their jackets, that's when you know it's weapon play. So I'm walking to my cell real slow, trying to get a feel for how everything is and who well. You know what I'm saying? Because it's good to be mindful, you know, the distance you got between yourself and everybody who you got beef with. Because it don't take them no time to run up on you and So I get to my cell, Doc like, man, so what you want to do? You want to go ahead and grab our shit and take our shower? I'm like, yeah, let's do that. But the crazy thing about the day is, nobody who we cool with is outside they cell. It's all the motherfuckers we don't like or we just don't know you. So we done gathered up all our stuff, and as we get into the shower, Baby Charles walking out of his cell, and we like, man, what the fuck going on up in here? And he was like, oh, everybody that fill out their paperwork, we all going outside. We starting rec back. So now I'm kind of relieved, but I'm still like guarded because these dudes don't know nothing about doing the right thing. Me and Doc go here up and drop our shit back off in our cells because we like, man, shit, we ain't missing this ride outside. So there go the CEO coming in to take us outside. Rec time! So we get outside and, you know, me and my boys, we just walking around talking and shooting the shit. We just walking around making, you know, a circle around the basketball court, you know. So when we get halfway around the court, I tell them no and say, man, look at that shit. And what I'm telling them about is shit just don't look right with Advil and them two of the dudes he's standing with. Now, when you see inmates look like they ducking in, like almost trying to hide on side the brick wall, then they planning something. Either they doing drugs, they making some kind of deal, or they about to attack somebody. And right now be the perfect time to attack somebody because we just now got our freedoms back. So the outside ain't even set up like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? They done pretty much pulled guards from towers and different things like that to work on the inside because all the activity on the inside. This is our first day back out. So we just kind of extra guarded watching everything, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't know exactly what's going on. We stay like that on guard until they say, going in. So everybody lining up to go back in, but I'm noticing Advil and them two dudes, they ain't in this line. So as we going in, you know, when you walk in this door, there's some windows right there. They have cages on them, but you can still see out of there. As we coming in, you see Advil and them dudes breaking towards the fence that way. Now, everybody in the line laughing. Everybody see it but Sarge. These dudes hitting the fence, climbing over the fence. Now, you can tell that these dudes been waiting on this opportunity. It's like they said, man, if I ever get another opportunity, the first one I get, I'm booking it. Because they had the whole plan, how they gonna go over the fence, because it took them about 4 or 5 minutes to get over the fence. And that's quick for this tall-ass barbed wire fence. And it got rows on the bottom. So once we get to the tier, and every time you come from outside, it's mandatory that you do roll call. So they goes through roll call, and he still do roll call lazy, because he doing it by cells, counting 4 people in each cell. Now, if Advil and them would have worked out a plan to have 4 people walk in their cell, they still wouldn't have knew, because you're supposed to do it by your prison number. So he actually get the counting they cell off 4th. You know, it's still a bunch of people around in the tier, but he counted them out 4th. So when he gets to their cell and nobody going in, he looking around at all the inmates. Whose cell is this? Everybody's just laughing and snickering. So he hurry up and get on the radio. Got a possible escape. So at the same time, he running back to the key to sound the alarm. Now while all this going on, TJ walks up to me and, man, if it's that easy, shit, I might try it. At this time, all you see is the prison just break out in chaos. And I'm looking at TJ like, man, them boys just fucked over theyself. Not only are they not gonna make it through them woods, when they get caught, they gonna get extra time, and they going on lockdown for about a month or 2. So the assistant warden come in, and he puts us all back in our cells and order us to be locked down. I swear, nobody slept that night. Everybody stayed up, and about 3 o'clock that morning, You could tell they had them caught they stupid ass. You see the guards start coming back in, laughing and talking, you know, like they just had the adventure of a lifetime. So all you hear is one inmate say, "Sarge, you got him?" "Oh yeah, we got him. We put them motherfuckers in a hot box." And all that means is they threw him in the hole and turned the Alf to their cell. "See Blake lose weight." We go to child, we go to workforce. So we walk up in carpool and CO Buddy is just standing in there. So that's already odd in itself. So soon as we just actually pass the thresh, he looks at Rodney and tell him, "Come here." Now, a few of the other inmates already knew what was going on. They say Rodney had went sign a grievance form against CO Buddy. Now, that's the stupidest thing you could do, and I'm going to tell you why. Because all the warden going to do is bring it to his attention and give him the grievance form. Don't even file it or nothing. Because the COs protects the warden. You think he gonna make enemies with them because you signing the grievance form? So just the mere fact that CO Buddy came and got Rodney, we knew an ass whooping was in quick pursuit. We knew that was to follow. So soon as they made it in the shop, we took off. So we get up by the shop and we crouching down, but we peeking through the door, and all we see is CO Buddy saying, "Hey, you got a problem with me?" Taking his coat off. So Rodney ain't saying nothing. He just standing there shaking. He trembling. "I knew you wasn't nothing but a little soft bitch. Don't cry now. Tell me that shit what you got to say about me to my face." "I'm sorry." "No, you're not. Stand the fuck up straight." "Yeah, be a man now. Little pussy motherfucker. Hard to choke the fuck, you little cow, mother. Get what in you rode it with. Hold it, mother. Hold it out." "I'm sorry." CO Buddy had to did all kind of demonizing ass shit. And the fucked up part about it is one of the inmates, a long timer, told him to do that. To write a grievance form on CO Buddy. Like as if he didn't know what was gonna happen. That's why I say it ain't good to trust nobody. So that shit happened, you know, and we all went back to work, you know, everybody working, kind of staying to themselves, got their head down. Everybody just in their own little zone right now, you know, and everything just going smooth. So, you know, take me a little break. Nord was already walking with me, so I went on to the shop to go take me a little smoke. So we get to the shop, though. Guess who right there with his head down? Mr. Monroe. I walks on in, Nord walks on in, closed the door. That bitch looking at us like he froze in time. So me and Nord immediately breaks up and goes and try to surround him. Oh, yeah. That bitch throw the garbage can. "Hey, go!" That bitch hollering and running around the tables and shit. So we literally have to trap him for about 3 minutes. "Damn, we about to send you to see me here, bitch. Huh?" We get that boy a good old-fashioned ass whooping in there. We run out of that bitch laughing, trip the fuck out. So we get back to carpool and shit, and they had to fuck some shit up. It's a big old ass fucking fire. What we supposed to do? I don't know, but I'm getting the fuck up out of here. These motherfuckers had to got high, and instead of putting they shit out and then throwing it away, they dropped it in a paint thinner can. So a couple of the inmates went running trying to find a CO or find somebody that can come help. They passed Lieutenant Nolan's office up and go straight for CO Buddy. So CO Buddy running down with the inmate and he radioing for backup to come help him, and he telling them what's going on. So he up in there trying to fight this fire. But he's so humbuggish, he want to know who the fuck did it while the fire's still blazing. So some inmates come out the kitchen with buckets of water, and they actually put the fire out. And when that shit was settled, CO Buddy going round and round. He done gave everybody the incident sheets, but he going round and round trying to see who know what. So after about 20 minutes of doing that, he finally say, "We gonna wrap it up, but when we get here tomorrow, we gonna find out who started this motherfucking fire." So we get taken back to the tier, you know. We all back up in there and gathered up everybody, went got our shit together, and we hitting the showers. So as we headed to the back to go take a shower, we see Monroe, and he's standing with Broomfield, and they standing by the cell, Robbie and Jubin, and he pointing him, "I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you." So as he doing that, I know how to get to him. I just look at him and say, "Ah." When I did that, you could damn near see all the smoke come out his ears. Doc say, "Look, The Queen team up to the bullshit again. So they at this new inmate cell named Patan playing the glitter contest. Suck or fuck. But this time they got almost the whole Queen team down there, about 8 or 9 of them down there at this cell. And the little dude ain't saying nothing to him. He's just sitting in his cell. And Queen Sugar just kind of leaning up against the entrance of the cell. And I just see Queen Sugar tell Cupcake, that little bitch fine, ain't it? Now we done made it up to where we can see inside the cell, and the little dude just looking down, you know, at the bed that he's sitting on. They end up telling him, we gonna ask you one more time, suck or fuck. But by that time, they can barely even get that out their mouth, or they just rushing. Baby, I'ma suck. It's too late. Turn your Oh, yeah. Now, they done did this to this young guy, and this young guy name was Demetrius, but he ended up being part of the Queen team later on. He ended up embracing it and really became all the way flamboyant. So now they ain't even started doing what they doing, and you see BTZ making his way over there. Man, let me get some of that after you. I was watching that little bitch when he came in. And Queen Sugar tell BTZ, not this one right here. Shit, now I'm gonna make this my bitch. You be trying to hurt a motherfucking shit. You be trying to fuck a motherfucker all up when somebody let you have something. Now, while he doing this and they talking, at this time, Queen Sugar is still violating this little dude. So we leave and we go take our shower. We get in the shower. We like, what the hell Big Juco doing up in here? So apparently he ain't fully overdosed yet, but he on his way. But at this time, he back there getting head from Robbie. So I tell Doc them, I'm like, man, I'm about to get the fuck out of here, man. We gonna come back when them niggas out of here. I don't even want to be in this bitch while they in here. And then we get naked up in this motherfucker. Let them do what they doing. We'll come back. And see, my crew, we got a rule. Anybody that participate in that kind of activity, you can't take a shower with us at all. You can't come back there and take a shower. I don't give a fuck what time of day it is. You gotta wait till we get out, or we gonna have to rumble back there, period. Once you done went that way or then chose your path, that's the way it's going. So we thinking now that they done seen us, you know, they gonna come out the shower. So we still got our clothes and we go sit on the bench, you know, the last bitch right there by the shower. You know, and we sitting there, we like, God damn, when they gonna come out of this motherfucker? Man, they actually stay in that motherfucker for about an hour and something. So finally, we see they ass come out. They come out there smiling and playing and all that bullshit. Now remember, all this that I'm telling you about Robbie, you know, when I seen them in Broomfield with him and Jubin, and now you in there with Big Juco clucked out ass. So just remember that, because something happens that, you know, it's gonna be important. So remember how freely, you know what I'm saying, he's participating in this now. He's no longer being forced to do this. He's enjoying doing this now. Okay, guys, I've been up all night trying to finish this video for you guys, because once I get my word, I keep my word, and it's now 6:27 a.m., you know, and I'm just finishing up the video. You know, so just give me a little time to actually go find everybody who won a prize or money, and I promise you, everybody that won, they will get their prize or their money. You know, I just wanted to get this video out. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Still gonna keep this marathon going.